So today we are going to implement our filter method. If you are new to this series, so basically we already implemented our map function, our map indexed in previous videos. So the main theme is we are taking the inspiration from the Kotlin standard library implementation and we implement on our own, and by doing that we have more confidence when we are writing Kotlin. The prerequisite again the same. You need these three concepts: class hierarchy of JDK collection APIs, how it's the inheritance works here, extension function in Kotlin, and iterable interface. If you have like any confusion around these, I will recommend you to watch the prerequisite video. So basically what we want, uh, okay, first we will check what is filter method. So I have a list and I will create a mutable list of integer, and then I will say okay, repeat maybe 20 times, and then what I want to initialize the, so now my list, okay, I will show here. So basically now my list has these values 0 to 19. And how filter works, so I'm expecting okay is even. So I'm saying okay, check if the value is even, then filter against the even values. So in simple words, so this is my predicate value, percentage of 2 is equal to 0, it will return. So predicate is always a lambda function which return the boolean. You generally you can say it's a predicate. So in my case this is expecting a one integer value and then returning a boolean, and you can see this is an integer and there is a decision making. And now I can say okay, list dot filter is event, and then once this is done it will show us this. So now you can see it's working. Or if you are not comfortable with this syntax, you can check like doing this filter and sending this directly here. So both are same. uh, I implemented this intentionally in this way because it always helped me to understand, and with the passage of time I'm feeling more comfortable, like when I use this basically under the hood what happened. Okay, now what we want to achieve the same thing but by calling something like our filter. So we want to achieve this should work. Or maybe I can call again this as well. So how we can achieve, first the implementation we can start. Okay, we know this is a list of integer, so I can say okay, list of integer. I'm using directly extension function. So and then our filter, then what we are expecting, I'm expecting the predicate, which is you can copy paste, or if you want you can write on your own this, and then I'm expecting to return this list of integer. So now you can see both are now working. Yeah, logic we need to implement. So what will be the logic? The logic simple is this item in this, and then what we want, and you know once we do this it always return the new array. It's not the, it kind of, you can say it's immutable, it's not going to change inside of this, instead it will return the new array. So in that case we need to create a new array, destination of type list of t, and it should be mutability, or I can directly make simple is java array list of integers. And I can initialize also to save my CPU under the hood. So this is like efficiency, I'm achieving efficiency by giving directly this dot size. We can focus only on this topic. So now I'm going to put destination dot add item, only the check is if predicate pass, and then return destination. So now we can run again and then we will see. So you can see these two are coming from this, and then these two are our ones, and both looks same. It means we achieved what we want. Now I'm going towards the one more step. So basically this is only for integers, and we know this filter is a generic, you can use with any data type. So how to improve that? as we know, list is extended by the iterable. So I'm going with this as an iterable. Okay, everything still works except this dot size, because iterable has no idea what is size. This we are getting from the collection, but if you remember, we already have a method collection 10. So we created this in the last video where we checked, okay, we will check if it's coming from the iterable, then get that size, otherwise give us the default value. So simple. This is done, still working. We will run. Yes, still working. Okay, can we improve more? Because now I can run with other, like if hash map is also extended from the iterable, any class which is extended from the iterable or implementing iterable but integer. If I want to improve this, not integer, any data type, then I can go to the generics. So I will say, okay, any kind of a t. So change this t. Okay, now we are playing with the generics. It means I'm returning the same t and t. And then what happened, this one is also is a kind of a t. Now predicate is also expecting the same. Just like if I have an integer, I will send the integer in a predicate and return the boolean. If I have a string, string, boolean, string. So now if I run, still everything should work. Yes. So now we are able to achieve a generic function which can be used with any kind of a data list. What's next? So at this point we are good, but there is a one issue. So for example, we have a one list, we can say data, and this is mutable list, and for example, for now this is integer and it's say 100, 500, 35, these values. And now what we want, at some point I want to do this our filter and add this value inside of this data. So what we can do, list dot our filter is event is returning me a value, then I'm saying, okay, pass this, add this data dot add all, and then I will do data. Now you can check. So 100, 500, 35 is already there, and then the new array we are adding here. But there is a catch, we can make more performant this. How? So if you see, our filter is going to run one, first it will create a new array list. So it's a kind of new array list, and in this case we can see it's not a good solution. We will discuss more. And then once this loop is done, we are returning this, we will get from here, and then I'm adding that list into add all. Again inside this is a one more loop, so we are using 2n loops and one extra array. Okay, I can make this more simplified. So I will say, okay, list dot our filter is event. So this will give me the new a, basically, which is this destination, and then I'm saying data dot add all a. So in this case, this is a one loop, one extra array, then again one loop with this array. But can we improve this? Yes, we can. I can make a new function, same like this. Maybe I can create here, so it will be more easy, and our filter 2. Still same, everything is same. Only what I want to remove this, because in this scenario there is no need to create a separate. Instead I can send, hey, I will send you this data and do merge in this one, don't create a new one. So to achieve that, what I need to do, I can say, okay, I'm removing this part again, and I'm improving this method name is 2, and I'm saying I will send you this data, and don't do anything extra. So how to achieve this? I can say, okay, our filter 2 expectation is this destination is coming from the now user, and the type is still, because it's a mutable, you need to add. So I can say mutable collection of, type is still same, should be same, t, predicate, and then I will remove this, and then I need to return also mutable collection. Why I'm using mutable collection, not list? Because it's coming from the iterable, and it's pretty generic. Like if I give the direct list, then the other values which are implementing data structure which are implementing mutable collection, they are not able to use if I directly send list of t. So by doing this, still everything looks okay. And then after that, once I will run data, now you can see the answer is still same, but what we achieved, one n, we are able to remove one loop and one extra memory, like the list. Now what's next? We can improve this more. It's still okay if you go with this, but I can say okay, I will send you this as a type, so it's always mutable collection, but it's always C. No difference, only number of characters are going to be reduced. Now we achieve this. Good. Now what we can do, there is a duplication, this and this. So in this case, what I can say, return our filter to destination predicate. Wow. So we are able to refactor this one is also working, which we did now refactor. And also I can do, so it's now one liner. So now we can summarize last time. So don't focus on this. And also we can make now inline. So what we did, we want to make our filter method just like the Kotlin filter, and we implement it. And the implementation is basically implement. Now it's after refactoring, we can focus on two method. Why we did this? By doing this, we get the one benefit. We improved in some cases the n one loop and one extra memory we reduced. So and it's pretty simple. We have a predicate, and then if predicate is passed, add that value in this destination. And in those cases which are like directly like this, in this case this will run again, and we are creating a new array, destination array, and hopefully this will work for all those scenarios. So I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video. Bye.